During the holiday seasons, it's usually a very festive time, a time where family and friends get together, but it's also a time where family and friends remember those they have lost, where they make visits to the cemetery and lay down various wreaths and also flowers just to remember those that they've lost and really reflect on who they were and what these people meant to them. But along with the visits to the cemetery, there are also those who visit several roadside memorials. And I decided that I would just travel along Route 22 East and various major roads and highways to visit these roadside memorials and to look at just what's been put into them. Here we are in the Watch Hung area, and we're on 22 West, and we're going to visit a memorial that I've noticed. I even noticed when they were setting this up. This happened in 2010. You see the two crosses. I'm going to turn around so we can take a closer look. And this is the memorial for two young women. One was 21 years old and the other one was 22, Maria del Carmen and Maria Glenda. Two young women apparently lost their lives back in June of 2010. You see here there's 32 candles that were set up for them. You also see the debris from the accident. We don't know how bad it was, but it was definitely a fatal accident. Here you see where it says June 26, 2010. That's when the accident occurred. It says rest in peace. Very elaborate artifacts that are left behind just to commemorate the loss for the family and the friends. One was born in 1988 and the other one was born in 1989. And both of them apparently were, I would assume, were friends or cousins, something like that. So we're going to travel to another roadside memorial, and this is in the New Providence area. There are two set up over here. One that's pretty elaborate, and the other one is a smaller memorial. I don't know if this happened at the same time or these are two different memorials. You can look at the sign. Apparently, the sign was damaged, possibly during the accident. And here we see a few artifacts, a baseball mitt, and some baseballs. So we can assume that this person was an avid baseball player. It's a young man. We'll take a close-up look at his picture. And he looks like he was possibly in his 20s as well. You see a cross here, and that's the other memorial. So we're going to travel some more on 22 East. We're heading towards the Union, New Jersey area, and look at another roadside memorial that was set up. And this memorial is pretty elaborate, pretty clear who they are commemorating. Here we have a pretty busy area. It's an auto area, auto mall, auto land. And the person's name is Timothy Black, always loved, always missed, always remembered. And they also left a picture of Timothy Black. He apparently is a young man. There's also a cross and some Christmas decorations. Home is where the heart is. And so we leave that memorial to head to another one that's been established for a while. This memorial is on Route 78 West, so we're taking the Parkway north. We're in the Union area as we get on 78. Now, this memorial is at mile marker 46.9, and this was a state trooper that lost his life on 78 West back in, when you look at the memorial, you can see he lost his life in 1992, gone but not forgotten. His name is Thomas Hanratty, lost his life on April 2nd, gone but not forgotten. Very common theme. There's also solar lighting and a flag that's set up. This memorial here is in the North Brunswick area. This is Route 130, where Route 130 intersects Route 1 and Route 171. Again, this is around the holiday season of 2010. You see some holiday decorations, a little Christmas tree, a cross, rest in peace. And if we look closely, we see that this individual was apparently a police officer affiliated with North Brunswick Police and also Piscataway Police. Person apparently participated in the Police Unity Tour of 2010. And here we're going to our final memorial. This is in Piscataway at South Randolphville and Old New Brunswick Road area. It's really also Hose Lane area. There's a business across the street, and apparently this person was a Spider-Man fan. More Christmas decorations. You will be remembered. You will be remembered when the flowers bloom in spring, and the summertime remembered, and the fun that summer brings. You'll be remembered when fall brings leaves of gold, and the wintertime remembered in the stories that are told. And you'll be remembered each day right from the start, for the memories that we once shared forever live within my heart. If tears could build a stairway and memories build a lane, I'd walk right up to heaven and bring you home again. So this is another memorial that I encountered. This is in Piscataway, New Jersey. And we see that with every memorial, there's something special. There's last words. There are words of comfort, words to remember the victims. We don't know if this was a fatal car crash, an accident, if for some reason it was a hit and run. But everything that they have in common is that they have loved ones who remember them, who miss them, who really want them to be there and wish that they could still be here. But unfortunately, the reality remains that they are gone. And as we see these roadside memorials, they're not just candles, not just flowers, but they're really hearts that are bleeding, hearts that are hurting, and wanting answers to why so many were taken away so quickly and so suddenly. It's great that the businesses, the local officials are not bothering these people, but are letting them remember their victims, remember their loved ones, and keeping their memories alive. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I'm Mario Depeine.